What you been up to?
Working.
We haven't chit-chatted with Trent in a week, so I just had to come on here for a second. A couple of stories that are really like not stories, but just, you know, things we wanted to talk about. The Verge has reported a couple of stories that I wanted to talk about today. Number one, there is a new laptop called the Aurora 7 coming out, and let me get the company right, by Expanscape. You're looking at a picture, 7 displays. The thing has 7 displays. They all fold out. It is an actual laptop. They will all fold in on themselves. The lid will close. An i9 processor, which probably might not be enough.
Yeah, it does.
It might not be enough for 7 displays. Don't know. That would be interesting. 64 gig of RAM. It weighs 26 pounds. Now, 26 pounds wouldn't sound like a whole lot of weight.
Until you pick it up with a laptop.
But if you put that thing in a bag and start toting that thing around, 26 pounds get really heavy really quickly. So, it's more than likely like it's going to be for probably security and like it's a laptop that's a specific tool.
Let's be honest, they were targeting people that like to play video games.
No.
Yeah.
They're not.
Have you seen the kind of setups people
This is going to be something the military uses and like high-end security companies, private sector. I'm sure.
Good morning, teachers. Please see your television.
Private security companies, I'm sure, like, you know, the Secret Service, like, these are going to be the applications for it. But
if the Secret Service is so secret, why do we know about it?
that's a whole nother video.
Just a question.
But you think gamers would go for this? Some gamers? You don't like that. You don't like that many displays because you'd be.
I don't even know if you could run it at more than like 20 frames per second. It's 7 monitors.
7.
20, like 7 monitors or 7 screens displays.
7
for 6 if you want to go for average.
And if you see it, one of the monitors is actually down on the base of the pad next to the mouse itself. Crazy.
It's pointless.
Crazy. And like, who knows if any of it's touchscreen or not. I didn't get a price on it. I don't think they really released that. I'm sure you'd have to mortgage your house or something to put a second mortgage on your home to actually buy the thing. It's probably pretty expensive.
Coding and hacking.
No doubt. It's going to be a very, very specific type of person that goes for that machine. It's interesting nonetheless. Hey, this young man, I'm not going to say his name. I wouldn't be able to say his name because I don't remember. But another story The Verge reported. He was on Concordia University the other day, and he had some questions about the lecture. So he tried to contact the professor. Come to find out, he's 3 weeks into the course. The professor died in March of 2019. March of 2019, a year and a half ago. Almost 2 years now. Almost 2 years the professor had passed away. Concordia had another professor kind of listed real low in the masthead for contacting, but they were still using all of the video lectures and all of the information that this professor, Gagnon is his name, Gagnon, he passed away in March of 2019. So for all of those people who are doing fully online courses in college, I wonder at now, are they wondering, is my professor like actually still alive, or am I being fed material from a professor that has passed away?
Sounds like something the Secret Service should find out. With their new i9 7-display monitor.
Sometimes I feel like I done lost it, and I don't even really know the cost yet. But every time fear is on my mind, you remind my soul that I'm free. I know I can't go on my own. You came so I wouldn't have to go it alone. You took the long road so you could show me home. Found love better than I've ever known. So now I know that I can say you are exalted above everything on the earth that I've seen. Cause I know that my dreams come alive in the love that you promised to me. I'll keep singing your praise and you know I believe. Even when I'm down in the darkness, you call my name out loud. Used to think I had to do it on my own, but I'm never alone now. Even when I'm down in the darkness.
Welcome to Eagle Vision for Wednesday, February 10th, 2021. I'm Chloe, and today's top story highlights our football team. Last week, we had a number of football players signed to play at the next level.
First off, I want to thank God for blessing me to further my education and continue to play the game that I love. I want to thank my family, friends, and support system for being there every step of the way. I also want to thank all the coaches here at Horn Lake for believing in me and providing me with the tools to take the next step in life. With all that being said, for the next 2 years, I will be attending Northwest Community College.
Good morning, y'all. First off, I would like to give honor to God. Thank you for letting me further my education, further my athletic career. And I would just like to thank my family and friends and everybody that helped me on this journey. And I would like to thank every coach that ever coached me, because y'all made me the man I am today. And with that being said, I will be cited to the Collier Community College. First off, I would like to thank God, thank my parents, thank the Horn Lake coaching staff, and thank Arkansas Tech staff for helping me further my education at college. And for the next 4 years, I'll be attending Arkansas Tech University.
I'd like to thank God first and foremost. I'd like to thank my family for showing me and teaching me everything I know today. I'd like to thank my coaches for showing me how to do what I'm doing. And for the next 4 years, I'll be committed to Northern Illinois University.
Hey, everybody. I'd like to thank my parents, God, and all the coaches at Horn Lake. And for the next 4 years, I'll be attending Iowa Wesleyan University.
Today has been a day that I hope that I may have the opportunity to thank the man above for guiding me throughout everything he has done. I thank Coach Dean for giving me this opportunity to be great. I thank my family. I thank my teammates and everybody who has guided me throughout the journey that they have given me. And I would like to say I'm committed to Iowa Wesleyan University.
I want to thank God for putting me in the position that He has put me. I want to thank my family for guiding me and pushing me the right way in the right direction. And I want to thank all the Horn Lake football coaches. And I want to thank Coach Dean for taking a chance on me and giving me this opportunity at the next level. And for the next 4 years, I'll be attending Iowa Wesleyan University.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Hello? Okay. Good morning. I'd just like to thank God for giving me the ability, giving me the strengths and attributes for me to play this game that I love. I'd like to thank my mom, my family, my coaches, and most important, this person on this necklace, my dad. Physically he's not here, but I know spiritually he is. That was my role model and everything, so I know he was looking down, watching on me. But for the next, I'd like to thank my coaches too. But for the next 1 to 2 years, I will be attending Northwest Community College.
Well, one thing I want to say, I want to thank the man above. I want to thank my dad, my mom, and well, really, this year has really been tough for me because I never thought that I would make it here this far after being injured my whole junior season. But yeah, so as I want to say, I want to take the time out to thank Coach Davis for giving me the opportunity, and I will be signing to Northeast Community College.
We've posted the full video on our YouTube channel. Today's featured vocabulary word is diffuse, spread out over a large area, not concentrated. The shade structure excludes direct sunlight but allows diffused daylight to pass through.
Letter jackets are now on sale. We're going to start off where Coach Gore gives us a brief history lesson of the origin of the letter jacket.
The letter jacket, I'm assuming, I'm putting on the spot here, so the letter jacket is something that you're given when you get when you're a freshman, and if you make the varsity team, you get your patch. You get your other little patches you can sew on it that are cool that you'll have forever, and one day you'll look back and you'll have your letter jacket as one of your memories, your best memories of high school.
All right. He went off the track a little bit. That was zero. I heard zero history. I heard a basic explanation of what a letter jacket is. Okay, Harvard. It used to be the letter sweaters. Y'all remember the old sweaters? Many of you are probably glad that it's no longer a letter sweater. 1865 was the first letter sweater for baseball, of all things. However, what we're talking about today is letter jackets. And for those of you who are curious, how can a student at Horn Lake High School grab a letter jacket? You have to be involved in an organization like athletics. How do they get the jackets?
You are going to pick up the form from your coach today. I should have the forms today. And on the 17th, Hank is coming in, and you'll place your order during all 4 lunches. You have to have a $100 deposit on February the 17th.
Okay, and you have to play a varsity sport 1 season before you're eligible for the jacket. Is that correct?
That is correct.
And then the more you play, that's when you start to get all the patches to go on it.
You are correct, Mr. Lewis.
There you go, letter jackets today. See your coach or Gore. Gore can help you out.
Jerry Rice was born in Starkville, Mississippi on October 13, 1962. Jerry's father was a brick mason. Some say that Jerry developed his strong hands catching bricks thrown to him by his brothers. Jerry was not offered scholarships by the large universities. He would attend Mississippi Valley State University, where he would rewrite the record books. He was selected by the San Francisco 49ers in the first round of the 1985 NFL Draft. Jerry Rice and his 49ers won the Super Bowl in 1988, 1989, and 1994. Some consider Jerry Rice not only to be the greatest receiver to play the game of football, but to also be the greatest football player ever. Jerry Rice was inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame in 2010.
It is now time for today's announcements. Pay attention, we're moving fast. Students, letter jackets are now available. You must see your coach for the order form. Jackets must be ordered on February 17th with a $100 deposit. Career Tech applications are now available on our website, hornlakehigh.com. Career Tech is open to freshmen and sophomores and is a 2-year program with some of the most state-of-the-art facilities in the county. Application process is open for the next few weeks. Students, Eagle Vision is now accepting applications for our next year's cast. You can apply by logging onto our school website, hornlakehigh.com, and clicking the application link in the center of the page on the carousel. You can also find the application on our website, www.hornlaketv.com. The Early Childhood Education class is now recruiting for next year. Applications may be picked up in C8. The Early Childhood Education class works directly with the preschool class here at Horn Lake High. Contact Mrs. Rook for more information. Students, don't forget we have tutoring available to you on Monday afternoons. Be sure to sign up in the cafeteria on Mondays during lunch if you plan on attending these sessions. You can also talk with your teachers if you're interested in signing up. That's it for today's episode. Here at Horn Lake, we are better students, always growing and expecting more. Stay tuned for your lunch menus and athletic schedules. We'll see you here tomorrow. Have a fantastic day.
But every time fear is on my mind, you remind my soul that I'm free. I know I can't go on my own. You came so I wouldn't have to go it alone. You took the long road so you could show me home. Found love better than I've ever known. So now I know that I can say you are exalted above everything on the earth that I've seen. Cause I know that my dreams come alive in the love that you promised to me. I'll keep singing your praise and you know I believe. Even when I'm down in the darkness, you call my name out loud. Used to think I had to do it on my own, but I'm never alone now. Even when I'm down in the darkness, you call my name out loud. Used to think I had to do it on my own, but I'm never alone now. In it for the long ride, even when it felt like it's a long drive, even when it felt like it's a long time. Lord, I know that you were always on time. That's just what you do, that's just how you be, that's just how you lead, that's just how I'm free, that's just how I see you got everything. That's just what I need every single day. You keep me breathing, my heart keeps believing that. Even when I'm down in the darkness, you call my name out loud. You call me my name now. Used to think I had to do it on my own, but I'm never alone now. Even when I'm down in the darkness, you call my name out loud. Used to think I had to do it on my own, but I'm never alone now. longest time I thought that what I really wanted was some money or something to fill my bank account. But now I know that all I really wanted was to be yours, cause you're the one who turned my life around. You're the one who turned my life around. You're the one who turned my life around. Even when I'm down in the darkness, you call my name out loud. Used to think I had to do it on my own, but I'm never alone now.